Hello, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I am Debbie. So today we're reading for March 24th, 25th, and 26th. A lot of things have been changing. We know about it. I've been talking about it. We are now in Aries season. We just had the new moon. We had the spring or the winter, or I'm sorry, the spring or the fall solstice. There's just a lot of things happening. And of course, one of the bigger ones is that Pluto is now in Aquarius. So it'll be there for a couple of months, and it will give you kind of a taste of what's going to happen in that future. Now, the other thing we want to know about, though, is that Mars will be going into Cancer. Now, it's been in Gemini since August, back and forth, back and forth. Gemini is very intellectual, air energy. Now it's going into our water energy. It is Cancer. So we have Mars that, like I said, on the 25th. So Mars is bold, is brash. It goes after what it wants. Cancer is a little bit more cautious. Cancer is doing what, Cancer needs to do to protect the home, to protect the environment. Mars has this fire, like I said, just this very aggressive type of energy. Cancer is going to be more defensive. Cancer is going to be a little bit more emotionally driven too. So it'll be an interesting time with what we have going on. Now this is the overview. So with this, I'm going to do some readings. I'm telling you what's going on in the stars, in the heaven. Again, Mars is now in Cancer. It'll be a different driving force. Not bad, but it will get you very much in touch with your emotions, and it is more lunar based or lunar driven than that intellectual driven that it's been in with Gemini. So it is a switch up. Anyway, when I'm doing my readings, which will come and follow all of this, I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards, my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I will use my Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, the Angels of Abundance, and of course my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, for this, whatever's going on in the world for now, I am going to use my Waite Rider and my Osha Zen Tarot cards. Now, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power and just ask whatever needs to come through, come through. Again, we are in a very transitional week or transitional time. Very strong transitions are happening right now. And also we are in a time of palindromes. And that is when things go forward and backward. So we have, and this happened actually March 20th, 2023. So we have 3202023. And you can see that we will be doing this up to the 29th of March. So it's all fun. It's all interesting. Things are happening. Remember, whatever is going on in the world, we need to still live our lives. We need to be the light workers, the star seeds, however it is, however we came to meet here. We need to come together and we need to stay strong. We need to keep our vibrations very high. There is a lot of ascension energy going on. There's a lot of solar flares going on. There's just a whole lot, and everybody is feeling the energies. So make sure you get rest, that you eat healthy, you stay hydrated, all of the good stuff. But most of all, meditate, pray, connect with God, Source, Holy Spirit. And like I said, I'm an intuitive channeler. I connect with God, Source, Holy Spirit. I also, when I'm doing my decks and I am getting ready for all of this, I also, and you all know this, I pray, meditate, and infuse the decks with Reiki energy because I am a Reiki 3 master. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here for the 24th, 25th, and 26th. What's going on in this world? What are we doing? Where are we going with everything? What's going to be happening? What's going on? Holy Spirit, what do you want to tell everybody? What do you want to tell everybody? Let's see. One more good shuffle. What do you want to say to everyone? Here we go. And 1, 2, and 3. So remember anything that is reversed does have a stronger energy. That's how I read it. Let's see what we've got going on. First card for the weekend. Okay, so now this is reversed, so this is a little bit stronger. So we have a 7. This is the 7 of wands, or the 7 of rods, the 7 of fire. This has all that fire energy. Aries, remember Aries, Jupiter's in Aries. Mercury is also in Aries, and I think that Mercury and Jupiter, if I'm correct, will be conjuncting during this time. So it will be, Mercury is about communications. It's also electronic energies too. So they will be conjuncting with Jupiter, which is also about enlargement and good fortune. So you could be hearing some news. Something could be happening to make some major changes. Okay, so here we go. Well, there's always major changes in the world. This is basically a time to stand firm, to stand in your belief, stand in your faith. This is a time not to doubt your energies, doubt yourself, doubt your thoughts, doubt your path. This is a time that's basically, it's again, stand firm. You see this person, he's got the wand or the rod, and he's standing at the top of the hill. There's these people or whoever it is. We don't even know who's down there. We don't even know what this is all about. We don't even know if they're going to attack or not. But this person is ready. This person is ready for any of the changes, any of the challenges. And he just knows that he just has to stand there, and he just has to stand firm. And in many ways, if we don't know, are these sticks just sticking in the ground, or are there people attached to them, getting ready? They're not necessarily attacking. They're not necessarily backing down, but neither is he. He's standing firm, and you can see that he does have he's got a very, I don't know if you want to say serious, but he's got a very assertive face. He's telling whatever is down there, don't even try it. Do not even try. Okay? Let's see what we've got going on here. Okay, so now we have the 6 of Cups. So 6 is our, because numbers have very strong meaning. 6 is the number of man. It's the energies you put into something. Cups is our emotional energy. So this is our Cancer, our Pisces, our Scorpio. And remember, Mars is going into Cancer, and there's going to be a little bit of this sense of, like I said, there's going to be this protection, this defense of our homes and of our values, of our ways of doing things. At the same time, it doesn't want to necessarily, Mars in Cancer, Mars wants to push forward. Cancer doesn't want to rock the boat too much. But again, too, don't stress me. Don't try. Do not try, because Cancer will come out fighting. Mars and Cancer, they will come out fighting, and it's not a pretty fight. So we have the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is what I call the nostalgia energy, looking back, thinking about how things used to be. But again, between these two, I do feel that there's a strong sense of, this is what I want out of life. This is how I want it to be. Don't rock my boat. There could be a very strong protection over how we want, how I want, how the world wants, what the world wants. So again, water is spiritual. It's flowing. It's very caring energy also. So here we go. Next card. We have the Lovers again. We have the Lovers. And they're also a 6. So we have a 766. 6 again, number of man. Now the Lovers came up in the last time in the recovery video. So I'm wondering if this is continuing of that energy. The Lovers does bring about relationships, does bring about connections, but it also is about choices in whatever we want to do in our relationships. So so again, in the last video, and again, basically when I do my videos, they're gone out of my mind. They're just kind of like the message has been delivered. And then when I get something like this, it just connects it back in here. So it would be interesting to remember what that last video was about, because I do believe that the Lovers even came in the same spot. So something's going on with relationships, something's going on with our emotions, something's going on with how we connect to each other. And again, there's going to be choices in that. But this is major arcana, so it is going to be strong emotions, strong choices, strong guidance at the same time. I don't know. I just feel like maybe we need to pick another card just because of this coming in where we've been before. So we're going to pick another card to move with this. Now, we have a 5. 5, this one kind of fell out. 5 is, again, change energy. This is cup energy. This is kind of, this is looking at what has fallen, looking at what we've lost, but not necessarily seeing what is behind us. This is not the in-between card. That's more the 4 of Cups. But this is letting go. This is one of those things that things happen for a reason. But it is one of, those look for the silver lining. Those are, those are on those other cards that I always use. But this is mourning what has passed and not necessarily being ready and to accept what is coming or what we already have, not really looking at our blessings. So something's going on with this. Again, choices, relationships, maybe wanting the older relationships, wanting the older times, wanting the way things used to be, not necessarily willing to give up what has passed, what we've lost, but yet not looking at what we still have. So interesting energies. I kind of feel this is about that Cancer going, or I'm sorry, Mars going into Cancer, but we will see. Now let's go on my Osha Zen Tarot cards. But again, stand firm. Stand firm. Don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, let's see. Osha Zen Tarot. Holy Spirit, what would you like to say? What would you like to say with these cards? What would you like to connect with? What would you like to connect with? Okay, let's go on one more time. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Okay. Yeah, this has a lot of looking back, letting go, or really, I don't know, is this one even not really ready to let go? Not quite sure. Not quite sure, but choices, choices. This one also has a lot of, there's choices for a healthier relationship. There's choices for, and so think of this more in a world or global, a global meaning, okay? There is a way of kind of going back to what wasn't necessarily healthy. And I don't mean, physically, it could be spiritually, it could be mentally, and choosing between that sense of spiritual health, mental health, emotional health. Could be something with this. Because this one has been giving me a vibe, a lot of health. I'm sorry, a lot of choices, 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 and what do you choose? Anyway, let's see what we've got going on with these cards. Okay, let's see if I can also clear up my picture a little bit better, my autofocus. There we go. Existence. Okay, so here we have a 1. We have a 1, new beginning, new start. And this one, I do believe that this has a connection with the Magician card. This is in the, because I believe that the black background has the major arcana, but I get confused a little bit. But this is looking at, this beautiful out there, all this universe, and here we are. Here we are. We are just being. We are just sitting here. We are just part of this bigger picture. And we have to recognize that, but we also have to honor that. And we also have to know that in many, many, many ways, and many of us chose to actually be a part of this. Now, the major arcana, because I do believe that the black border is the major arcana with this, but this would be then the Magician energy. And the Magician energy is as on heaven, so on earth. This is that even though we may be very, very small, we are very powerful. So never doubt that. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Never doubt that together and collectively we can all make a difference. And that has a lot to do with this Pluto in Aquarius. That maybe by ourselves we are small, but together we are so much stronger. And there is so much out there that just really I don't know. It's just quite, it's just quite beautiful. It's just quite beautiful. So we got some interesting energies with this. This is acknowledging also who we are, acknowledging our part in this bigger picture. Okay? Anyway, anyway, whether that makes sense or not, you let me know. And again, to interesting stuff. There is some letting go. There is some choices. There is blessings. It's just not always easy. But then when is life easy? Okay, so always remember, oh, do the like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you are on Rumble, then Rumble me. This has really helped tremendously. It's kind of given their algorithms, YouTube's algorithms, a little bit of a kick. I'm sorry if you can only hear me in monotone or because we're trying to fix the sound. I don't know if we did, but every time Windows does an update or an upgrade, it knocks my sound, and we never really can, we stumble upon how to fix it. We haven't done that just yet. Okay, so always, as always, know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.